Okay, is it done?
So you have to go to calculation and then
Create the field name is total invoice. There you put sales into.
I'll just create one calculated field. Here it says sales into quantity. And field name is
Total.
total invoice amount. Okay. Remember, whenever you are using arithmetic operators like multiplication, subtraction, addition, or division, it's a row level calculation. Some people I have seen in developers who would be writing sum of sales into sum of quantity. That is completely different. You are doing sum means total sales and then doing multiplication. So it's different. Make sure when you are writing row level calculation, understand the requirement. This one we are writing at row level. Sales every order ID, it will multiply. For example, I'll bring order ID in the view. I'll put in the rows. Then this is our actual sales figure. And then total invoice amount. I showed that in one of the class, right? Whenever you see minus symbol, that means it's a calculated field. Okay. You can see here 32.7. If I just bring this quantity also, 32.7 into 3, it is 98.1. Okay, this is the total invoice amount. Clear? Row level calculation is clear. Those who have completed, can you write a formula to calculate 30% of your sales amount? If your sales amount is 100, 30% of 100 is 30. So I want you to write a formula to calculate 30% of your sales amount.
Percent of sales.
32.7 into 30%. 0.30 image. Yes. दोनों एक ही खेत के मूल्य हो.
कैसे बोलूं? रोज आके भूल जाती मैं या रोज आके देखो रोज आके की बात
If you want, you can go take a break, refresh yourself, put some water on your face so that you will be back with some energy. Yeah, Andrew? So answer is simple. Again, I'm going to create another calculated field. I will just type in sales into 0.30. So I'll call this as sales at 30%. This is the field which I'm calling. Okay. So you can see 32.7 ka 30% is 9.81. Okay, let's say this data belongs to Amazon. Amazon mein there is a Great Indian Festival season is happening. So what they will say is, we are giving 30% discount for whatever products you are buying. We will give 30% discount. Now your actual sales amount is 32.7. 30% discount is 9.81. If you subtract 32.7 minus 9.81, whatever the amount you get, that is your new discounted price, offer price. So the product which was selling at 32.7, after subtracting with this 30% discount, whatever amount you want, you call that as a offer price. So for that, again, we'll create one more calculated field. We'll call this as offer price. Now, already we have sales field minus sales at 30%. I'll right click and convert to dimension because I want to see this as a report, right? That's why I'm just doing that. I'll simply drag this. Where is it? Discount price. Yeah, 1 second, no? Discount price. Where did it go? It got deleted? Discount price. You call this sales offer price, is it? Okay. Yeah, offer price is it. The answer is 22.89. Clear? Yeah.
Placing the order ID, then sales, how do you put it back?
You can, what you can do is you drag your sales and put it on the field in the row shelf.
But it's coming as some.
Yes, I'll show you that. First, it will show sum of sales. Right click and choose as dimension. Then it will convert into whatever we need. Okay. So it will show in green color. Again, you can right click and select discrete. First thing is you need to convert to dimension. Second is you need to convert to discrete. That is option one. Yeah. Option two is if you don't want to do it, simply right click on your sales field and just change it to convert to dimension and you can bring it. Anything is fine. Yeah. क्या क्या नहीं आ रहा है?
अरे मैं भूल गई ना वो कैलकुलेशन तो मेरे को टाइम स्पेस मैच नहीं हुआ आ नहीं रहा है रिफ्रेश नहीं हुआ अच्छा है कैसे कैसे करना है बट फर्स्ट चला गया तो नॉट एबल टू
सेव नहीं किया था टैबलेट वर्कबुक लास्ट टाइम किया था।
नहीं किया
तुमने सेव नहीं किया।
अरे मैंने प्रैक्टिस नहीं करा मेरे को याद
ये तो फ्रेश टॉपिक है ना।
हाँ बट मैच नहीं हो रहा पता नहीं कैसे मैं नहीं कर पा रही फिर से करनी है
Sir, that sales, how do you get 30%? I just want to know. Sales.
Formula is sales into 30%.
0
0.30. You have to create one field called sales at 30%. Yeah. Yeah. Any doubts? Who has joined online? Any doubts? Yes, 0.30. So we move to the next one. Yeah. So last session we learned about aggregate functions where we learned about 6 functions in aggregate: count, count distinct, sum, min, max, and average. Now we learned about row level calculations. What we are doing is basic addition, subtraction, multiplication. Similarly, you can use division also. Okay. Now we'll move to the next category of our functions, which is called as text functions. Okay. I'll again create a separate sheet. I'll call this as text functions. Okay. Now those who have learned Excel can remember some text functions. So it will be same thing. So what we will do now is we'll drag order ID and we'll drag and put it on the rows shelf. When you see this window, click on add all members. So this is the order ID we have in our report. Okay. In this order ID, I want to extract from left hand side, I want to extract 2 letters. What I'll do is I'll create one calculated field. I'll use left function. I think you have used same functions in Excel also. See how to write the function also is mentioned here. So in left function, there are two parameters. First one is where is your data? My data is in order ID column, comma. From left side, how many letters you want? I want two. So I'll call this as left. Apply. You see that field is getting created here. I'll just drag and put next to the order ID. So you can see CA. Wherever it is Canada, it will say CA. If you scroll little bit down, you see US also. Can you try this, please? Sales minus sales at 30 percentage.
Sales minus.
Sales at 30 percentage field time.
Create one more.
Yes.
Field.
Yeah. Yeah. Easy, right? Left function. Anybody is feeling difficult? Please let me know if you have any questions so that I can go a little slow or I can give you some more different examples. Okay. Please don't be silent. Please speak if you have any doubts. Which one? I've just you type the column name. Don't type manually. Just type order. You see all these columns belongs to order. Select order ID. Double click. Okay.
Sales at 30%.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
Done. What happens if you have two additional spaces in the beginning of order ID? Will it extract space or will it extract CA? So what I'm saying example is if I have a data like space C space A, and if you extract two letters from that, what is the output you get? No, you will get space C as output.
I did this. I click on it. Like, how do
डालो ना फील्ड को लेफ्ट की फंक्शन को ड्रैग करके नेक्स्ट टू ऑर्डर आईडी डालो ना तब ही दिखेगा उसका. आई थिंक ऐसा लग रहा है जैसे कोमा से उठ के आया था है ना. कुछ भूल गया पूरा पिछली लाइफ में.
how do you
वो तो वो तो उसको यकीन ही नहीं है कि मैं इंसान हूँ या कौन हूँ.
New field again.
Yes, you have to create a new field.
Calculated field.
Yeah, calculated field. Okay, done. Okay, the next function we are going to learn is write. From right side, how many letters you want to extract? Let's say in this order ID, I want to extract 6 digits. Okay, same function, no difference. Order ID, comma 6. Okay, I'll call this as write function. Now, if I drag and put this field here, you can see 6 digits. Hmm? Send me. No, this page is Tableau public now. It is not a file. You have Tableau public in your laptop. It's there. I'll share it. Give me your laptop. No, but I don't know if she has that Tableau public account.
calculation, but I missed it.
No, no, it will be there. So we,
I'm not sure if I put the same
you,
field.
you given okay.
Yeah, I gave apply, but I'm not sure which name I gave. For him, it came with the same thing which I did.
No, which name is left only, you have to give that name.
I think I didn't get the left name. I think I gave some other name. Paywood came right with the same logic.
Right, right.
Came right and then
What is that, sir? That
fix. Fix.
so 10,067, I just want to know.
10,000.
That is right function.
That is order ID, yeah?
Order ready.
Okay, okay.
Right order ID, comma six.
Order
Six
ID.
is
Okay.
10th of
Or two,
six. I think
comma six, comma six.
Comma six, comma.
that comma six is length of the right
Mm.
ID, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. You got that right.
It's coming.
Only that I missed. Now it came right. So I will try for this right at least. Not sure how did I miss.
Is it done?
Right.
Approve. Okay, you don't give approve, if you okay,
Okay. Right function I
You
got.
do that.
Now this.
Same pattern give for mid function. Create one can. The field name should be like mid function. Yes, only it will be easy. for you.
it to her.
Mid function and then
Order
Shall we move to the next one?
Yeah.
Okay. The next one is same like Excel, mid function. Okay. Mid function is generally don't assume that it's from middle. It is basically from some position based function. Okay. So I'm just selecting order ID from this field. What I want to do is I want to extract 2020. Okay. Now 2020, if you look at it, it is available in position 4, right? So I will say from fourth position, I want to extract 4 letters, which is if you look at 2, 2 is available in position 4. If you count from left side, C is in position 1, A is in position 2, hyphen is in position 3, 2 is in position 4. From there, I want to extract 4 letters. So we'll call this as mid function. You can see 2020 has been extracted from your data. Okay. Sometimes you get a questions in interview. Let's take example of this order ID. Okay. So let me open a word pad. I'll copy one order ID. You want to extract this one. You want to extract only this particular digit. What is the formula? We'll count from here. One, yeah, 12 comma 1. If you give from 12th position, it will extract 1 letter. That's all. So basically mid function is helpful to extract data based on position, right? This becomes end position. This becomes beginning wala position. Okay. Now, please remember if there is a space, even that is considered as one letter, one character. So this becomes one more character here. So in case if space is there, please add space also while you're counting. Okay. Done. Shall we go to the next one? So we covered 3 functions, left, right, and mid. This is all for extracting your data. Okay.
You can filter
Fil-
if you want to do particular year means.
That is like putting filter in your data. This is extracting data from your cell. Okay. Let's learn the next function, which is called as substring. Substring is not there. It's there as a name is slightly different. Okay. Right.
You said like mid function other name.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 second, I'll check that.
Function is also there. ATF is also there in Tableau.
Instead of substring, we call it as replace. Okay, what replace function will do is it will find a word and replace it with something else. For example, what we will do, we'll create one more sheet. We call this as replace. What I will do, I'll put product name. We have a product name here. I'll put product name in the rows shelf. I want to find the word Avery. Okay. And I want to replace Avery with aviation. Okay. If I scroll a little bit down, you see here, these are all the products which has Avery. So what we'll do, we'll create one calculated field and we'll call this as replace function. Every function, remember number of parameters. Every function, some functions will have 2 parameter, someone will have 5. Below it is showing here. Where is your data? My data is in product name, comma. What do you want to find? I want to find Avery. What do you want to replace with? Aviation. Okay, I'll give the name as replace. I'll drag this field. Now you see here, wherever it is Avery is getting replaced as aviation. This is how replace function will work. Can you try this? In Excel, replace function is based on position. Done. Shall we go to the next one? Can you check your formula? Today the screen is looking more brighter than yesterday, right? You didn't come on. Last week, little is not visible, right? Is it visible? This text is looking not very clear now. The TV we need to replace. Not our eyes.
Thinking we need to upgrade our space.
He has a doubt.
Out.
I think it was very
See, which is more easier?
This was
This is changing.
like that won't happen.
Once.
This is the doubt I have.
वो बादशाह मूवी देखा है, उसमें जॉनी लीवर बोलता है ना, एक आंख बकरे का, एक आंख छेली का लगा दिया, रात में भी दिखेगा अभी.
This is bad.
But at the orders and sample superstore, that one I'm not getting something else.
ये तो
Getting this one, I'm not getting aviation.
Yeah, you're getting it. You have to scroll it down a little bit.
Okay.
Find an approach. Manage it.
हंसो हंसो, जब जॉब मिलेगा तब कॉल करके पूछूंगा मैं, यूनिट टेस्टिंग कैसा चल रहा है. Okay, shall we go to the next one? So we learned about left, right, mid and replace functions. It's missing.
It is not called as substring, only
Huh,
replace.
it is called as replace function. Yeah, that's true. In Tableau, slightly the function names will be slightly different. That's why I remember when I started explaining about formulas in functions, you have option here. So example, you want to know about string functions. These are all the string functions we have. Okay. Now let's learn a little bit about. So far you have learned about extracting data using left, right, and mid. You have learned about how to replace a word, right? Let's learn about find function. Find function is an exact replica of what you have learned in Excel also. I want to find a word Avery. So where is your data? My data is in product name, comma. What do you want to find? Want to find Avery. Okay. Once it is done, you know this field will get created as a measure because find function will return the position number. So right click on this field and convert to dimension. Then you can drag and put it over here. So Avery is present in position 1. Okay. Can you try this? Hmm. Right click and select convert to dimension. No, convert to dimension. Scroll down and find where is Avery. You'll find one over there, right?
Aviation fit is very
Not aviation. Product name is there. ऑर्डर आईडी निकालो ना, प्रोडक्ट नेम डालो वहां पे. प्रोडक्ट नेम किधर है? ये रहने दो, इसमें प्रोडक्ट नेम डालो. She doesn't have product name in her sheet. Add product name in the sheet, you will get the results. Clear? I'm repeating again. Find function will just return the position. Every starting letter A is in 1, that's why it is giving 1. If you scroll here, there are few records where it says 0. It means here the product name is Adams. So there is nothing called every, that's why it is giving as 0. Okay. Now, what if I don't want to find the product Avery from the beginning? I want to find only those products where the word Avery is not in the beginning, somewhere in the middle or end. So if you look at here, the last parameter in the find function start. So generally it is given start is Avery for this scenario. Avery is in position 1. I'll give it as 2 and I'll click on apply. So it will start from second position onwards trying to find. Hence the answer is 0 for these records. But there is one product called Black Avery. Let's check on that. Okay. You see here Black Avery. For this particular the formula, what it is doing, Black Avery, BLACK 5 characters, then there is a space, and then seventh character we have Avery. That's why the answer is 7. Clear? This is how find function works. No, no, not second position. What we are saying is second letter onwards you search. First letter ignore karo and second letter say search. Okay. Now if there is any product which is called as like this, Avery 508, by default it was giving answer. So I'm saying search from here. So when it search, this is not Avery, A is gone. But there is products which is like Black Avery. So second position means this letter is gone. From here it is searching Avery. Here it is not present, but here it is present. So it activated and said that it is present in position number 7. That's how you're getting answer as 7. Clear? Any doubts? That will come. That is already we tried now. One also not required. It will come. Move करो ऐसे ऐसे करो. हाँ नहीं होगा move करो.
So to create a right function, left function.
No, I created separate sheet. Left, right, and all is here. That is at order ID level. This one, what we are trying with, so we only have three fields: product name, replace, and find function.
Okay.
Shall we go to the next one? Today we have a lot of functions to cover. Contains. Remember, contains function is a Boolean function. The output is Boolean, which means if you try to find a word called Avery, if it is present, it will pass it as true. If it is not present, it will say it as false. Okay. First parameter is string. So where is the data? Data is in product name, comma. What do you want to search? I want to search Avery. Okay, we'll drag this field and put it here. So now you see here, black Avery, it is saying as true because Avery is present in that product. On all other places, it's not present. That's why it is false. Can you try this? Huh? What is it? Any question for me? True or false? Yes, perfect. Clear? Easy?
In calculate the name, field name with content, and from there itself it is telling T dash M.
Where it is? That is the data type. That is what Boolean and all will show as T bracket F. That one.
B, C, and hash before. Now it is TF. TF. Something new I learned.
Okay, shall we go to the next one? We'll go ahead and create separate sheet and we'll call this as customers. And we'll drag customer. Can you check in your Tableau file? Do you have a field called customer name or customer first name? Yeah. Can you drag that and put it in rows? Last name करके there is one column. Yeah. Customer first name field is there. Did you drag it in the rows? I want to find out those customers whose name is starting with letter A. I'll repeat the question. I want to find out those customers whose name is starting with letter A, which is these ones. People with other letters, right? E, G, we don't want that. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and create one calculated field. Function name is starts with. Okay, where is your field? My field name is customer first name, comma. What do you want to start with? Letter A. Starts with. Left function will extract the data. This is a Boolean function. It will simply tell you if the present value is present or not, whether it is true or false. These guys are all true. Okay. These are all basics.
But for the regular.
Every Tableau session will have slight changes. It depends on the audience. See, today we are learning these functions. Next 6 months down the line, you will see 4 more new functions has been introduced. Always remember the way to learn function is simple. Call the function name and check the parameters. Here also you have a documentation. Okay, starts with if you click how to write that function is written here. Okay. Done. Shall we move to the next one? Already people have started guessing, right? Ends with. Okay. Anybody who is ending with letter E, we want to find. Okay. So we'll say customer first name is the field. I want to know if anybody is ending with letter E. Okay. You can see some couple of people whose name is ending with letter E. Please note it's not case sensitive. Okay. Hmm.
And in that, is it
Customer name.
customer first name and
First name same.
First name, you have to search double first name.
E? Okay.
Easy.
Yes. Boolean functions will not be like text functions. Text
No.
functions is like.
This is a text function.
Left.
Output of the function is data type of output is different. Yeah. There are functions which will return boolean as output, example true and false. There are functions which will return text as output, example left, right, mid. There are functions which will return number as output, example sum, count, like that. Clear? Okay, now what is the next function, Muskan? Mid already we learned, right? Let her guess. Starts with, ends with. No, text functions we have some few more. Concat function. So we can you check in your Tableau? Is there anything called last name? Right? So what we have is currently we have customer first name and we have last name as two different fields. We want to create a new field called customer full name. It should have both first name space last name. So we'll be using a function called concat. Sorry, there is no function called concat. This is slightly different. First thing we'll add is customer first name plus in that we'll add space plus last. Plus is for concat.
Left. Okay. Not like.
Please bring customer first name and last name in your Tableau and then add this field. So you'll see the correct results. Logical function I didn't teach, right? In Tableau. Huh? It's easy only. In Excel you have practiced. SQL you have practiced. They are also it's same. Yes. Give some example names of function also is fine. Some count or some 2, 3 names you can say. Okay, please note concat is not available as a function name in our Tableau. It is given as customer first name plus last name. Plus is the symbol. Okay. Now that's on the concat function. Any doubts so far? No doubts, huh? Same like Excel. If I want all the letters to be in lowercase, I'll be calling a function called lower. All the letters will be in lowercase. Give the field name as custom concat. Okay, the field which we have just now created. So it has both first name and last name. Once you're done, same function you can write for uppercase, upper concat. It's working. What is the function to print first letter, first word uppercase, last name, first letter uppercase? For example, Aaron Bergman, A should be in uppercase and B should be in uppercase. Proper. Exactly. So we have a function called proper and call the concat field. So it will make first letter and last name first letter in.
Yeah, it is not taking this up.
Just drag and drop, no?
So we it is not showing space, but it is showing a bit closer.
That's okay.
For
That's fine.
proper
That is fine. Oh, okay. So let's learn the last function on text functions. This is one of the most important, very critical function which you should definitely learn. We'll go ahead and create, or we can use this one. We created one sheet called text functions where we had that left, right, and mid. Can you open that sheet? Okay. Now, what I want to do is this order ID is having some common pattern. So pattern is first two letters, then hyphen, then again hyphen. So every record you see hyphen is a common delimiter. In Excel, you remember you learned about splitting your data using text to columns, delimiter option using text. Same option is also available in Tableau. So by writing formulas, if you want to do, we'll create one calculated field. We'll call the function name as split. So don't write it first. Look at the screen. This is slightly complex. Okay. Then you try it in your laptop. Now split function has three parameters. First one is where is the data which you want to split. I want to split order ID, comma. What is your delimiter? Delimiter means what is the special character used in this field? It is hyphen. You have to give it in double quotes. And then what part of your data you want to extract. So you want to, if you want to extract CA, then token number is 1. If you want to extract 2020, then token number is 2. If you want to extract the last 6 digits, then token number is 3. Yeah, no, token number means which particular part of the portion of your data you want to extract. So we have two hyphens here. In between two hyphens, we have three sets of data. CA is 1, 2020 is 2, and the last 6 digits is 3. Let's say I want to extract the last 6 digits. I'll give token number as 3. I'll click on apply. Let's rename this field as split and click on apply. You can see last 6 digits is extracted. If I give the token number as 2, then you can see 2020 is coming. And if I give token number as 1, then you will see CA will come in the picture. Clear? Can you try this function?
into those letters. No, that one. What happens when we put zero or above one?
You will not get any result. It will throw error. There is nothing available at 0. Even you can't give -1 and all. Okay.